Joining us now is a personal empowerment coach, and she's also co-author of Who's Gonna Stop Us Now? Please welcome Sara Rahimi to the show.
Thank you.
Looking lovely. How are you?
You look good.
You good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Having a good time here?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you
Music, fun, amazing people.
You've been to the show a few times too. Yeah.
Twice.
Twice.
Yes,
Awesome.
twice before.
Yeah. So, tell me about where you're from originally. You've immigrated from
Iran.
Iran. Okay.
Yes.
Now, how long have you been here?
I actually moved here in 2010.
Okay.
So basically, I've been here for 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what was the transition like for you?
Not easy.
No, it's not easy, is it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't easy. Basically, when I moved here, the first couple of years, it wasn't easy at all for me. I went through a lot of changes. I went through a very tough divorce, and my mom passed away. And you move to a new country with a new culture.
Did you come here to start over? Was that the intention?
I came here to live, to follow my dreams and have my freedom. Back home living in Iran, it's totally different, right? It's a different culture. So when I came here, again, it was very tough. The first couple of years, it was very tough, and I was this close to get into depression, and I just wanted to move back. And I say, what am I doing here? And especially, it's tough when you're settled in your country and you move to a new country. I was 34, 35. I wasn't a teenager, so it wasn't easy. I had a very comfortable life back home. But I went through a lot, and it wasn't easy at all for me. So I just wanted to go back, but I decided to stay. I overcame all the challenges and the tough time, and I kind of transitioned. So.
And here you are.
Yay!
The Nikki Clarke Show with my mom.
Yes, who's going to
You are
stop
a
us
conqueror.
now?
Who's going to stop us now? Nobody. So now you empower others.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
An empowerment coach.
Yes. So basically, and my background is totally different. As you said that you are a teacher. In Iran, the goal is to become a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer. And I studied medical laboratory science. I worked in a lab for a few years, but it wasn't me. I was a people person. I needed to be around people, not with a microscope for the whole day. So I switched to teaching English, ESL, English as a second language especially. I loved it. I loved English, and I knew that I was, moving to Canada, and I wanted to improve my English, so why not? And I taught English for a few years here, actually, and it was my dream come true. But then after a while, I just needed something more, and I wanted to better myself. And I wanted to inspire and impact more lives. I think I learned that from my mom. I've always been to, self-help, psychology, self-improvement, and that's what my mom used to do. She had her own self-help, self-improvement classes back home in Iran. So I've always been into that, and I loved it. So I had no idea what I really wanted to do, but I just knew that that would be something related to life coaching and, empowering other women and inspiring other people. So I came up, I searched, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I did my homework, and I finally came up with the School of Online Business and then the Academy of Coaching Cognition. And I thought, you know what, this is exactly what I need. I helped myself to overcome all the challenges for the past few years. So I had the experience, and now I needed the skills and the training to help other people. So that's why I took all these courses, and then I got certified, and here I am.
Fantastic. So who comes to see you? Who are your clients?
My clients usually they're mostly women, and when they come to me, they are overwhelmed. They're stuck.
Overwhelmed.
They're
Okay.
overwhelmed. They're stuck. They're overwhelmed maybe because they can't make decisions, or maybe they don't know what their life goals are, or maybe they know what their life goals are, but they don't know how to get there, how to follow their dreams, or they don't know how to take action. So basically, I help them to pass their fears and overcome all those challenges and move forward and take actions and step out of their comfort zone. That's exactly what I did myself, stepping out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you led by example, because you already knew
Yes,
the
that's
process.
actually, that's my motto, lead by example.
Fantastic. And you're also involved in another book. You wrote a chapter for another book.
So I wrote a chapter in this book. This is, I actually had the privilege to work with Mary. She's here. And
Mary Hargill, everybody.
Mary Hargill.
She's coming on the shows very soon. We'll hear her story.
Yeah, and a group of amazing other women. So basically, the book is a collection of 15 inspiring stories from women who basically survived all these life-changing experiences. My story is called Flight of Courage, and again, it's about self-love, my journey to self-love and self-acceptance and overcoming fears and all the challenges in the past few years that I had. Here we are, yeah.
Before we go, can you just look into the audience lens
Sure.
and just speak to someone who may be feeling stuck in their personal life? How would they be able to overcome? How can you empower them?
Okay, so I would give you actually an example about what I did myself, because again, Charmaine is sitting here, and it's very interesting that how we met again here. The first year that I came here, it was very, very tough for me, and I was stuck. I couldn't make decisions. I wanted to go back, and I was very close to get into depression, but then I asked for help. I asked for help, and I found landmark classes and courses. And these are, a lot of self-help and self-improvement courses that you take. And so for anyone who's stuck, basically, I would say just ask for help. Go to someone who has had the same experience, who've been in your shoes, and they can help you with that, So that's what I did, and that's what I just recommend
Because there's no shame in your story.
No,
unleashing the story can actually heal you in many ways.
Yes, exactly. There is no shame. There is no shame. I believe that we are all stuck because we are afraid to take the next step. But as soon as we take the first step and step into the unknown, amazing things happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. And where can people find you, Sara?
Well, I'm on Instagram, Sara Rahimi, Life Coaching. I'm on Facebook. I have my business page and my personal page, and on website www.lifecoaching.com.
I want to thank you very much for being
here. Thank you so much.
You
Thank
inspire
you.
us all.
Thank
Sara
you.
Rahimi, everybody.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll be back.